Hello, welcome to your quickie 3-card reading. Might end up being more than 3 cards, but 3 cards was kind of what I had in mind. Using the Lightseers Tarot, and this can be for love, career, for everything, for destiny, for Scorpio season. Ooh. Wow, okay, we're going major arcana on this one. Do check out your individual star sign readings as well. Those are in the description box below the video. And there's a couple of pick a card readings out as well. There's how do they feel about you and what's coming in for November. Cripes. Okay, let's have a look at these. I'm going to hone in a little bit. We may have to zoom. We do. We can zoom. Gosh, such a beautiful deck, isn't it, the Lightseers? Right, okay, 2 major arcana and a 10. So even though there's only 3 cards, this is quite a big reading in some ways. We have the lovely, gorgeous Wheel of Fortune. Look at the detail on that. I love this. Also, you know, how many of us can, that's sort of tree pose, isn't it? I used to try and do that in the yoga class and ended up falling over, and also, if I could hold it, shaking really violently and trying to hide it. You know, when you're in the yoga class and you're like, nothing to see here, as there's that perfect person standing next to you that's like taking it to the next level and maybe stuck their leg behind their head and is like holding themselves without even a murmur of movement, and you're sweating gobs and going, ooh. Anyway, tree pose, the Wheel of Fortune, and it's a 10 as well. So we got 2 10s effectively. When I get 10s, it's like, for me, the image is the 1 collapses the 0 and starts something new. You got 2 competing energies here. You've got the Wheel of Fortune, which wants things to move. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to be better. Sorry, I'm on a really creaky seat. Or luckier or whatever. It just means universe wants the cogs to move. Okay, so my cogs to move mine. Next to it though, we run straight into Judgment. Judgment is the Scorpio side of this season, where it wants you to go back. Universe wants you to go deep, and it wants you to go down and dive into it, underneath everything, and feel for answers. And maybe as well, what I'm getting the feeling here, because it's kind of underwater, it feels like it's underwater, there's a sense of release here, going down, and actually it's like, you know, almost like in Ghostbusters when they used to kind of breathe spirit out of their mouth. It feels like that. So there might have been things that were buried or hidden, and this can be to do with a close relationship or just what you're doing in your life, you know, your life in general, or your career, or the whole shebang. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I with this person? What's going on with this? These are things that may have been hidden for quite a while, or that you maybe didn't want to look at, because why would we always want to look at that stuff? Sometimes it's best to just keep the lid on it for a while until you're ready. But if you lean into Scorpio season, you will find that it helps you be ready. This beautiful, gorgeous card here is the 10 of Wands. When you reach the 10 of Wands, you surrender to change. You've known for a while you should change it. You've maybe put it off, you've maybe sort of done some partway effort with it or whatever it is. But when you reach that 10 of Wands, you absolutely realise that there needs to be a change. It's like, I need to change, this is it, things need to change. For some of you in a romantic situation, this can be an ex, this can be this Judgment card, an old flame, an ex, whichever way you want to put it. They may be, for some of you, somewhere in between all of those things. They may be someone you're currently kind of involved with, kind of old flame, kind of whatever, you know, that you can't even categorize. For others of you, it's healing the energy of something from the past. I like that the Wheel of Fortune wants to come in, but I notice that there needs to be, with this fresh energy, there needs to be this deep dive back into the past in order to reach that 10 of Wands where you just let go and you just say, I'm done with this. I'm done with repressing this. I'm done with worrying about this, and I want to move forward. Wheel of Fortune. And the universe supports you in that. But fortune favours the brave, and it wants you to be scorpionic about it. I know. Let's have some love oracle cards for those of you that are asking on love or even about love. And then we'll do some other oracle cards as well. Love this. Let's just flip. Okay, so these are Chuck Spezzano love cards. I'm going to take 3 of these. This is how I'm going to get around the fact that I always need to pull more than 3 cards. Yes. Wow, this is nice. So for some of you, this could be the healing of a relationship. It could be a family member, a friend, or a love relationship. The first card we get for the Wheel of Fortune, I can probably show you actually. Let's see if it works. Yeah, push these up. So for the Wheel of Fortune here, we get love. This is a grace card. Literally telling you with the Wheel of Fortune that the universe loves you, that the universe has your back, that love is completely available to you, however you may be feeling at the moment or at this time. Okay? Then for Judgment, which is the card of redaction, of looking back, of revising, we get this beautiful card here. We get the healing card of healing. 2 people here just walking in the park, holding a broken heart. This is gorgeous energy, beautiful energy. Yes, you can heal a broken heart. Yes, you can make headway with this if you're brave enough to look right into it. Then for the 10 of Wands, we get the trap. Make sure you're not falling into the trap of taking on, because that's what the 10 of Wands is. Until you surrender, you take on the difficult stuff for other people. This is being overburdened. It's taking on other people's grief. It's taking on the role of fixer for some of you, which reminds me, we're going to do some Brian and Wendy Frood cards. You can't, and this is something we always say, but I don't think we pay too much attention to. You really can't fix another person. And this might be for only 1 or 2 of you, but you really can't fix. Sorry, I'm just looking for my Brian and Wendy Frood cards. You really can't fix another person. That's old news. We all know it, but I think living it is sometimes a bit different, isn't it? Okay. Brian and Wendy Frood, or Frine and Bendy Rood, as I call them. If you're enjoying this, do subscribe to the channel, because you will then get random love readings, pick a card readings, daily readings, monthly star sign readings, and the odd other weird reading as well. And hit the like button. Ooh. Woohoo. I might make pirate noises in a minute. That's what normally happens if I get excited about cards. I start going, ahar, ahar. Okay, interesting. The first of Brian and Wendy Frood, Heart of the Fairy Oracle, is the Messenger. Very important card this, when you need to remember that everything you see or hear or read is not necessarily the case. The messenger can be an unreliable narrator. You know, it can be social media. It's all things mercurial. So it can be social media, it can be hearsay, rumour mill, you know, stuff you hear that's borrowed. You're not actually directly hearing it yourself. And for some of you as well, this is about a conversation with somebody where they're saying one thing but you feel another. And it's important for you in that case to go deep and go down on this. That sounded a little bit rude. To go beneath the surface, let's just put it that way, okay? Moving swiftly on. And then we have the challenge. I quite like this card, but this is a challenge for you. And I think it's finding that fine line between, is this so much of a challenge that I'm actually getting signals that this is bad for me and wrong for me and I shouldn't be even trying? Or is it just that I need to go deeper in order to solve this, in order to get to the bottom of it? This is literally like getting to the bottom of something. And then we have the Lady of Unicorns. This is your wisdom. It's your third eye. It's the wisdom that you might be finding difficult to access at the moment, you know, and I wouldn't blame you for finding it difficult to access because sometimes it is. Let's have a couple of angel therapy cards as well. 3, why not 3? Because that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Okay, love these cards. Storing Virtue, angel therapy cards, please. 3 pieces of advice. One's making its way out. Oh, hello. Wow. Okay. Cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. But this is also about cutting out anything that is holding you back. It's like Control-Alt-Delete on the computer to break a cycle, okay? So if you think you're in some kind of deep cycle, Scorpio season, cancel, clear, delete. Heal away addictions. You can't heal away someone else's, just going to say that. Time to let go of behaviours that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing, okay? And then the third one is manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. This is manifesting, but it's like the sharp end of manifesting. Sometimes with manifesting, it's not just about imagining all the great things that you would want and wouldn't it be great when this happens. Sometimes it's getting down into what is keeping me from this. What is holding me back? And that is your challenge, okay? Whether it's to do with love, whether it's to do with destiny. The universe wants to move you forward with the Wheel of Fortune. Scorpio season knows that to move forward, you first have to go back and deep and like swim to the bottom and discover and then burst back up, okay? Oof, I like that. Leave me a comment, let me know how it resonates and check out your monthly star sign readings below and I'll see you soon. Namaste.